Hello everyone, my name is Christian. Welcome back to my hobby blog. I am so excited because I've just come back from Dragonsteel Nexus 2024 as of yesterday, which was December 8th. I was in Salt Lake City with a lot of other fans and there for the night, or it was called Knights of Wind and Truth, but Wind and Truth by Brandon Sanderson. I was there. I just got new glasses so I can see so much better now compared to my old ones, which were all scratched to hell and just all of that. And so I'm really excited today because over the weekend while I was at Dragonsteel, the trailer dropped for Season 3 of The Wheel of Time. And of course, I'm a big Wheel of Time fan. I have my Grom sweatshirt on. I had this on during Dragonsteel as well. I don't think anyone noticed that it was Wheel of Time related, but that doesn't matter because I love the sweater. It's really warm and really nice. Thank you, Amber, for designing it. I'm so excited because this is Season 3. This is supposed to be all Book 4, I believe. And right off the bat, you can see here on the screen, I can't see my cursor, so I apologize, but yeah, this is obviously Viridian or Wardian, which I think is how Robert Jordan pronounces it. But basically the idea is to just let it play straight through one time, maybe two times, and then go frame by frame and just try to get any meaning out of the trailer as I can and speculate, theorize, all that. I love that shit. I can do that all day. So without further ado, Season 3 trailer. I'm very excited. Let's see.
The world is changing. Who knows how deep the Shadow's roots have taken hold here? I have seen 1,000 futures. In every future where I lived,
Oh, wow.
Rand dies. And the only way he lives is if I don't. You cannot afford to fail again.
Oh my gosh, that was so quick. Oh, whoops, shit. Oh my god, so I saw a lot of things just then. Let's go back full screen. Let's watch that again. Just see. Maybe I should just go into the frame by frame now, but I think I'll just let it play.
The world is changing. Who knows how deep the Shadow's roots have taken hold here? I have seen 1,000 futures. In every future where I lived, Rand dies. And the only way he lives is if I don't. You cannot afford to fail again.
Alright, okay, so I think I got most of what's going on. So we're going to not go 5 seconds at a time. We're going to... Okay, so this is Viridian. I think we have established that. That's very clear, futuristic buildings. You have the Aiel spears, the Aiel. You have Rand in the middle, and then the woman to his left is most likely Moraine with the hat because she goes in. The guy on the right of Rand, though, that has to be like Gaul or gosh, what's his name? I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. Gaul and God, the other Aielman. That's what I'm thinking is that guy on the right. Oh, good. Okay, I see my cursor now. Okay, good. So, the person here in the middle, I'm going to assume is... No, this has to be Aviendo, right? This woman here. And then this kind of darker clothed person... Maybe that's Matt, but I've been hearing that Matt isn't headed this way in this season. I don't really know what's going on. I'm just speculating. I really love the mountain range kind of in the background. It's really fun seeing how it's like this hidden fog city. So that's really cool. Let's go a little bit more. So this part is Moiraine upside down. Looks like she's frozen. Maybe she's seeing the birth of Rand in Viridian. I don't know. Or through the portal stones. Or not portal stones, but the red doorways. I'm assuming we're going to get the red doorways as we did in early book 4 with Rand, Matt, and Moiraine going through it. We never see Moiraine. And we never see Rand. We see what Matt sees in the red doorway. So maybe this has to do with that. Because Moiraine talks about how she sees 1,000 futures. And that's directly related to all of that. The red doorway and meeting the Eilfin, and kind of learning about the future. And it seems like one of her things is that she has to die in order for Rand to live. And as we know in the books, we'll see. So that's my thought there. And then... I really like these 3 statues. I don't know exactly where this is. Let me scroll a bit because I know it kind of... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so let me put the quality much higher, like 1080p. Okay, let's... Okay, I can see a little better. Who are these people? This looks like a... Is this like Illian, maybe? Maybe this is Ravine? This looks like a Forsaken guy, like, in the middle. Is my cursor showing? Yes. Okay, so... I just have my gut reaction is that this is a Forsaken. Maybe it's Samael or Ravine. These are the 2 Forsaken I think have to come next. After Lanfear and Moghedien have already been introduced. I think those 2 Forsaken are needed in this season. So... Where are they? This may be Illian. I don't remember a room of statues. I've read the series 3 times now, I think. And, well, I've read it like 2.5 times. I stopped on book 4 on the most recent read and then started reading other stuff and I never went back. But, yeah. That's my thinking with this. There's a lot of Aes Sedai. You see some red ones. Yellow Aes Sedai. You see... I assume this isn't Black Aja. This has to be Brown Aja to the left. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I really like how, like, this statue has its hands apart, this one has its hands together, and this one has it apart. That has to be channeling related, because Aes Sedai use their hands a lot, but they're not really... They don't need to. Aes Sedai just think they do, so... That's really interesting. Let's go to this next shot with Moiraine looking off. This looks like Tar Valon to me. The kind of archways and stuff like that. She's fully dressed in her blue Aes Sedai dress. So that's interesting. Maybe this is late season stuff or very early season stuff. Because I feel like they have to get to Viridian very soon. To the Aiel Waste and get that going. I'm very curious how the pacing will be for the season, because season 2, I don't think I ever did a review of it, but my complaint about it is that half of every episode felt way too slow, and then the other half felt too fast, and it felt like they had written each season as like 10 episodes, and they had to scrunch down like 2 episodes worth of runtime into 8 episodes, or into the remaining like time they have in the last few episodes. You know what I mean? But yeah, Moiraine, I think This has to be Top Allen. Maybe she meets with Morghese. I think she's in this season. Elida, maybe. Oh, no, Elida for sure. I think she'll meet Elida at Top Allen. So that's really all I can glean from this. Let's go forward a bit. There's a guy, somebody to the right here. I'm trying to like look. My light is kind of glaring on the screen. But I see, is that like land maybe? I see like this diagonal darkness. It makes me think it's a sword that's kind of like hanging on his back, which Lan does a lot. So I have a feeling this is Lan. If not, then it may just be curtains and I'm just hallucinating. So let's see what else. And here's good old Rand. I don't like his hair. I don't know. It's a little top heavy in my opinion, but he looks really good. I like this little clasp right here. It's very modern, which hints at the, you know, futuristic elements of Wheel of Time that we've already seen in the show. Obviously, it takes place far future and not far past. But is this this has to be Viridian. It's very bright, very sunny. This makes me think it's somewhere in the Aiyo Waste. I don't know where. Maybe it's in Cold Rock's Hold. Maybe it's just not where I think it actually is. Maybe it's totally different before they go to the Aiyo Waste. I'm not sure, but that's what's speaking to my mind right now. I like his blue eyes here. Very striking. So let's see. And then there's Lan, Daniel Henney, what a gorgeous man. Aiyo Waste, I assume. I see a lot of sand around him. Open, blue skies. There's really not much to just glean from this beyond what's on the screen. So let's go forward a bit. Now this, okay, I want to spend some time on this. I love these costumes. That was the first thing I noticed. Sorry, Liandrin, but, like, wow, look at these outfits. Like, this has to be, like, a dance or something, right? This has to be some sort of gathering. Maybe it's a doc friend. It's not a doc friend one. She would not be this open about who she is like this. Oh, okay. We'll go back here. So, Liandrin, ooh, looks like she has a Black Aja ring on. That's interesting. Maybe she's in a vision? I don't know. I don't know what this is happening in the scene, but I love the costumes. There's like someone sitting down, or that's a child. I don't know. But, yeah, look at all these, like, outfits. I just love these. Oh, my God. I need, like, a high contrast, like, image of this so I can, like, see in more detail what's going on. But yeah, Liandrin, very interested to see what her story is because she has such an amazing storyline in book 2. And then after that, she doesn't really do much. I don't want to give spoilers for the books on this. I want people who haven't read the books to be able to watch this. But Liandrin really isn't an interesting character to me after book 2 because she just kind of becomes like the person who's there. She doesn't really have any agency in her storyline after book 2. Yeah, so I'm really curious where she is. I don't think this is Top Allen because with her betrayal to Egwene and Elaine and Nynaeve in season 2, I assume that she's not going to come back to the tower. So where is she? I just don't know. I think it'll be Ilian. I think that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because we cannot be taking all of our characters in too many different areas. Because we only have 8 episodes. 50 minutes to an hour each. So we have about 8 hours to do, book 4. And we do visit Ilian in book 3 with Moraine, Perrin, and Lan. And Faile, which I need to keep my eye out for her now. Because I don't think we've had a casting yet for her, but I haven't been paying attention either. But Liandrin could very well be an Ilian seeking help from Samael. and kind of telling him, about, the Taviran and Moraine and Lan and not Logain. I guess a little bit of Logain because she was there for his capture. Which I just realized he's not in this trailer. I didn't see his face at all in this. But that's fine. This is only an official teaser, as it says on the top. But, yeah. That's my only guess, really, is that this is Ilian, and she's going to meet Samael, who is in disguise. And that's why she has a black ring on, maybe, to kind of hint to Samael, like, hey, I'm on your side. That's what's going through my brain. Please don't tell me any leaks or anything, because I do want to watch this, blind without knowing anything, but at the same time, I recognize I'm a content creator in the space, so just please don't spoil me on leaks and shit like that. That'd be really nice. I saw this picture leaked like 2 months ago, and this had a lot of implications. This is Elaine Tricond putting on the gold crown of Andor. Very interesting. But as I said at the time to some of the people I was talking with who had shown me the leaks, this really feels like her training not to become a novice, but maybe an apprentice, kind of that second level, or maybe it's a dedicated. But because she's wearing the white robes or the white clothes, and this just, to me, I don't believe for a second that Morghese is dead in the TV show and that she'll die within a few episodes of being introduced. I think she's going to be a pretty major player in the TV show because she does really nothing in the books, past book 6, or book 5, I would say. And I just cannot believe a world where we see Elaine become Queen of Andor in season 3. That just does not make sense to me. So the only thing that makes sense to me with this image is that this is a testing of some sort through the archways and the tower. Because I don't think she was ever tested, not even any grain way, but I don't think we ever saw Elaine go through the stones. Maybe she had talked about it. I think she said she wasn't ready yet in season 2. I haven't rewatched it. I may do a rewatch review series once I finish, or once we get closer to season 3. But that's really the only thing that I can think of, is that she was, she's getting tested, and one of the visions that she is seeing is her being crowned. And one of the major things about the testing is that you're supposed to continue on to the next star, or whatever. There's not 100 weaves. She's not doing that. I think she's seeing her various futures and having to show her resolve, which I think is what the second test is about, where you see a lot of bad things and you kind of have to just kind of push through and maintain that Aes Sedai emotionlessness. And I don't know. It just does not make sense to me for them to kill off Morghese in season 3 for Elaine to become the queen. That just does not make sense to me. I think I've said my piece on this. Let's see what else. Who knows how deep? Let me see. So this is the Amyrlin's room. A red Aes Sedai is sitting there, so maybe this is Elida, right? Well, maybe this, no. Is this a tower? I don't think it is. Let me turn off captions, see if I can see the floor better. I don't think this is the tower. If it is, then this has to be with Liandrin. If it's not Liandrin, because there's a white Aes Sedai here, like the white Aja, I mean. And maybe this is a... Originally, I thought this was a child of the light or whatever. Those really annoying guys. I thought they were the White Cloaks, but that doesn't make sense if this is Tar Valon. If this is somewhere else, this may be Andor, and we're seeing Elida for the first time. We're seeing her kind of helping Morghese, maybe, and this is Elida, kind of, playing to her fantasies about ruling and becoming, a central figure. And maybe this is like Deep at Night, because, we do have a little bit of sun coming through, but, it's totally empty. There's no one around. So maybe this is Elida. I can't really see. That's really the only option that makes sense to me, is that this is Elida. This doesn't look like Liandrin. This doesn't look like Pevara that we've met in Season 1. I believe she was in Season 1. I don't know. To me, it makes sense that this is Elida. I'm curious what any other people think. Obviously, without leaks, I don't want to know. Okay. So this is Moiraine picking up a orb from the desert. I assume this is some sort of ter'angreal or sa'angreal, perhaps. I don't know. This is some sort of power object of power. So I don't know exactly what this is. I don't recall a milky orb like this. Maybe this has to... Oh, actually, this reminds me of Rand's kind of angreal that he works with. But I don't know. Maybe this is just Moiraine's ter'angreal. I don't know. I don't know exactly what this is, but she's holding it and she starts channeling into it. So what does it do? I'm not sure. And then we have this where... That's kind of cool. It's kind of going all different directions. But who is this? Is that Moiraine? It could be Moiraine. I don't know. I really love that shot, though. How it goes around like this. Oh, and I like how it changes to green. That's Earth, I believe. Okay, here we go. Hell yes. Okay, Sophie Okonedo is in the season. That's good. I didn't have any reason to doubt that she wouldn't be here, but again, looks like Igraine is going to go through the arches. You see them in the back here. There's one directly here. There's the right side of it, the left side of it. So this not proves it, but this supports my theory that Elaine is going to be going through this as well, and that she's seeing herself, crown herself as Andor because Morghese has died, is what the vision will be. And Sophie Okonedo is the Amyrlin seat, of course, and we have, Jesus Christ, what's her name? Starts with an L. God, so many names in this series, I forgot. But that's the Amyrlin seat's assistant, basically. I forgot her name. I'm really sorry. But there's Igraine here in her white. So she's going to go through the portals as well, or through the stones, and I'm excited for that. That was my favorite part of Season 2. Well, not my favorite part, but of that episode that... I think it was Episode 2, when Nynaeve went through that, and she had that entire vision meeting Lan on the road. And that was really cool. Very curious to see what Igraine will see. Here's some more. Who's that? That's a really cool outfit. I like it. Yeah, I really like that. So is that a white Aja? I like the stones are lighting up. It's just like how it was in Season 2. No really new information there. Here's Moiraine lying down. Oh, hold on. Lying down, listening to the earth or sleeping, presumably. If you've read Book 4, then you kind of know that Moiraine and Lan go... Oh, no. I keep messing these names up. I'm sorry. Moiraine and Rand go to Viridian, and it's a pretty harrowing journey to there, and they're supposed to go alone, but I think the show will change it so that they're together, and they get separated in the city. And obviously the first shot was, this, so they're all together. So I have a feeling that, they go to Viridian together and they will have to leave. Let me refine where I was. Okay. And then here's an eyeball. Can someone enhance this and see what she's looking at? I don't know. I don't know what this... I can't really glean any information from this, but... Oh. There's Moraine. Just Viridian sun behind her. Really hot. And then... Okay, I thought the captions were on. It is on, so... This is somebody digging the heel through the dirt. This looks like maybe within Viridian, because it's really misty and foggy. And no one's been in this city in thousands of years, so maybe this is Viridian. Well, is my first guess. So maybe it's Lan, maybe it's Rand. I don't know. The pants look like it's perhaps Lan. But it could be Rand. I mean, they change costumes pretty frequently, so. And here's Nynaeve, not looking happy. She's in her white, so again, there's a lot of testing going on and kind of doing all that, so. Here's Rand and, ooh, I like those snakes. Here's Rand and Egwene together, laying together on the ground, on a carpet, a really nice carpet that I would not mind having, with the snakes, and sorry about that. Sorry for the phone buzz. Trying to see any other details on these pillows. X marks the spot. I don't know. Yeah, this is during that narration by Moraine talking about how if Rand dies, she lives. If she lives, Rand dies. Yeah, so curious to see what that's about. He looks at her, presumably shocked. So I have a feeling that he, like, woke up from the vision, maybe in Viridian or something. I don't know. But here's Moraine upside down, floating. Maybe she's in the Eorphan and Elfin realm through the red doorway. This is kind of to make it more exciting, flip her upside down, make her, kind of lose her composure because she's in a whole nother dimension. But, yeah, that's kind of my thinking is what's going on here. I mean, is that she's in the red doorways, but, Rand and Lan training, good. That's good. They're continuing that. I don't know if they ever trained together in season 2, but I don't remember. So we'll see. Doing sword forms, that's fun. A triumph, hell of a fun ride. It's one way to describe it. I like these building outlines so you can kind of see shifting below. I assume that's Viridian, and I like these little stripes here. It makes me think of like airplanes. Oh my goodness, look at all these Aiel. Is that Aiel in the back? Holy shit. Who's that beside... Who are these people? Is that Rand? I don't know who this person on the left is. That's a really cool cloak, though. But yeah, this has to be like a huge army of Aiel, like, on this horizon. That's really cool. I'm so excited for the Aiel in the TV show. I've been pretty ambivalent towards them in the show already. They just kind of haven't done much. But Avienda's great, but it's great to see that there's a ton of Aiel going to show up, so that's good. I just don't know who that is. Maybe the guy on the right is Couladin, and this other guy is someone else, because I don't know. This has to be the Aiel wise ones. Yeah, wise ones. So here's Rand and Moraine. They're in Viridian or Cold Rock's Hold. There's a lot of desert around them. I don't know. These have to be the wise ones, because why else would Rand and Moraine be singularly meeting with them talking about something. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So let's go to the next one. Rand looks at Moiraine, and they both look resolved, like, oh my gosh, we're going to have to go to Viridian. That doesn't sound fun. It's kind of what is going through my mind. And then, oh my god, yes. Okay, this is what I kind of gasped at earlier on the first watch, because this is Avenda Solway. This is the Tree of Life within Viridian. I'm trying not to go too far ahead. So these look like, you know, this has to be Avenda Solway. So I'm really happy that this is going to be on the show. I have not really been too hopeful about many book stuff being on the show in terms of like the more fantastical elements, because we haven't had any creatures yet. We haven't had any of the different like worlds and stuff like that. Like, it's just, I'm not particularly happy with that part of the show. So I'm really happy that they're showing Avenda Solway. I hope it's not just a quick 2-minute scene. I hope it's pretty major. And then we have Rand there, probably witnessing the glass columns, perhaps. Those did kind of look like columns. Let me go back there. So are these the glass columns that they have, maybe? And they just changed it for the show, where he has to go and like channel into each one of these because the memory repositories, we don't know. Well, I don't know. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. Wow, look at that costume. That's awesome. So here's Rand dying. We assuming that's a fucking vision. He definitely doesn't die. In season 3 of the show, the entire show will be about Rand. At least I hope it is. Moiraine is kind of helping him. I like how it just kind of flips upside down. That's definitely Aviendha. Same kind of standing posture that she had in season 2. Is that a city, like kind of down there, right there where my cursor is? I don't know. I'm not sure. Very curious, but she can kind of. Okay, here's a better shot. So this is Aviendha looking somewhere in the Aiel Waste. I like how they really focus on the Aiel Waste for this teaser. It's really nice. But we have people kissing. Rand and... Oh, that's Lanfear. Okay. So Lanfear is back this season. That's cool. I really liked her in season 2. She was much better than she was in the books, in my opinion. She's just kind of there. Just kind of too tropey, in my opinion, too predictable in the books. But in the show, she is just magnificent. I love the actress who plays her. I don't know her name. But, yeah, she's fantastic. Just amazing. She's wearing, her Forsaken, black gear. I love that. The kind of shoulder pieces on that. I don't know who she's talking to. Maybe she's talking to Samael. This is steamy. This is Lanfear choking Moiraine, looks like. And here she is again choking Moiraine. So it looks like Lanfear is really not going to be happy with Moiraine this season and going to try to, kill her. This is interesting. I wish I could flip this upside down. So this has to be Moiraine, and this is Lanfear again, but this looks like Tar Valon. This is definitely Tar Valon. You can see the architecture is exactly the same. We've been there a lot, so when I see this, it just screams to me Tar Valon. So that's really cool. Oh no, blackness. Okay, so this is Moiraine and Land. Or Land, not Land. But this is interesting because I don't know where this is. Maybe this is towards the end of the season, like after Viridian, and she knows like all of this. I don't know. I would like them to go through the Portal Stones early this season. And maybe combine it with the Elfen and Eilfen, because that'd be one way to not only simplify it, but still be able to have those moments from the books. I don't know. So I think that would be neat. But let's see what this next picture is. This Hell, yes. Okay, so we have Maxim, who is Alana's kind of warder, and you have her other warder who he looks new to me. He doesn't look like the actor from the last one. I really like the look of the Reeves here. It looks really electric. Yeah, that's really cool. She pushes it out, and this is in Tar Valon, right? Like, why are they fighting in Tar Valon? Very curious. But who are they attacking? That's who I want to know. And then we go here, where we see Rand, and looks like this is somebody. God, this is really weird looking. Is this Lanfear choking Moiraine? I don't know. This looks like a person like leaning over somebody while another person's like sleeping in the bed. I don't know. This looks like Rand to me. It's pretty obvious, but I don't know. These two objects here. This one here kind of looks like some sort of beast. I don't know. And then there's like a black cloaked person, black leather. I don't know what that is. Will I get a clearer picture? No. Everything just kind of explodes in the room. That's really hard to tell. I'm curious to know what the thoughts are around that. So something explodes though right here. Maybe that's the vision. I don't know. Ooh, nice. Okay, this is a really clear picture of some of the wise. Well, not really clear, but these look like the wise ones and the attendants behind them. And ooh, okay. Looks like someone's got some dragons on their arms. Maybe this is Couladin, and this is Rand. Rand's just kind of looking around, being like, "No, where am I?" And Couladin's just being himself. There's Lanfear. I assume she's not in this area. Okay, here's a good picture. Okay. Yeah, look at all these Aiel. That's amazing. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. This has to be the wise ones, and I really like this kind of stone that they use to go down. This looks like the end of Book 4, honestly, Cold Rock's Hold. So that's really interesting that they would show this in the trailer. If this is what I'm thinking it is, post Viridian. Oh my god, here we go. Is this Galad and Garwin? You see a lot of women like guffawing over his muscular torso, which he could use a few more abs if this is Galad or Garwin. I assume this is Garwin, but because he's pretty important in Book 4. But yeah, wow, what a hunk. Okay, they always get the hottest people in the show, so this is as per usual. So this is cool. I assume this is the bow staff thing from Book 2. So that's really all I can glean. This looks like Andor again. This looks like the courtyard of Andor when in Book 1 we have this moment where Rand falls in the garden of Andor, where we have Galad, Garwin, and Elaine there. It's a little weird scene, but I think it's fun. But for the show, I think they changed it around so it's a little more believable. Maybe this is not Tarmanis, but what's his name? The god who works there and helps Morghese a lot. Gosh, I can't remember her name. Or his name, but yeah. Here's Lan flipping his sword around. Nothing really new there. Okay, this has to be Perrin. It's a blacksmith. That someone's forging an axe. So again, Perrin. Very interesting. I wonder where he is. I may know where he is, but I don't want to spoil Perrin's story in this because this is Perrin's book, Book 4. I love Perrin in this book, and the rest of the series, I don't care for him at all. That's my one controversial take about the books, is that Perrin just peaks in book 4 and does nothing else for the rest of the series. And then with the 10th anniversary of A Memory of Light, Brandon Sanderson announced a final detail from the final book that he was holding on to, that he got permission from Harriet to institute, and he ended up taking it out of the storyline, but he basically said, like, a character is still alive and has been tricking Perrin this whole time, and I was very ambivalent, if not hostile, towards that. I did not like that whatsoever, but this is all to say that, yeah, this is Perrin's season. I'm very excited for this. I hope it's as good as it is in the books. Hell yeah, look at all those sparks. Ooh, okay. Look at that awesome, I guess, antelope kind of creature. Who is this? Is this Leanne? That's her name. Is this Leanne? Gosh, I'm forgetting, like, everybody's name in the series. But this has to be the Amyrlin Seat's assistant, maybe? I don't know. It might be... Or maybe this is Men. No, this has to be Men. Never mind. Forget that. She's not an Aes Sedai. This has to be Men, right? I was not really that happy with Men's character in season 2. I thought it was interesting, but she didn't really do as much as I thought that she would. I'm just disappointed by the runtime of the seasons. That's really what it comes down to. We don't spend enough time with all of these characters. Then there's Matt. Hello, Donald Fenn. I think that's his name. He was great in season 2, I thought. Ooh, okay, so that's Liandrin and Moghedien. Okay, that's Moghedien. She looks like Bjork. Yeah, I love Moghedien in the books, and she's definitely with Liandrin in the books, so that's pretty clear to me what this scene is. Yeah, this is fascinating. I'm happy Moghedien's in the season. We got a tease of her in the final, like, scene of season 2. So, yeah, this is really, really fun. I'm so excited for her character. So, she's really studying Liandrin. Okay, great. So this is Siuan and Moiraine and the shack together, that the shack ter'angreal that they had in season 1, when they want to get together and get away from people's watching eyes, because they're not supposed to be, like, on such a united front in front of, like, everybody. The Amyrlin Seat's supposed to be pretty partial to all of the Ajahs, because she's part of all of them. She's not supposed to just, focus in on, Moiraine. Like, she's supposed to serve all of the Aes Sedai. So this is interesting that they go back and they meet together. That's good, because they did not leave on such good terms on season 2. So this is fascinating. I love her tattoos. Yeah, it's great. Like it. Okay, who's it? Oh, it's just Faile. Ah, it's Faile. Perrin and Faile. Okay, so we have our first look at Faile. This is great. Faile is fucking tiny. She is so small. Maybe it's a perspective. I don't know, but yeah, this is definitely Perrin. Making out with somebody has to be Faile. So this is really fun. I'm really happy we're getting Faile this season. I didn't think we would. I didn't seriously think we wouldn't, but I never saw an announcement or any of that. So if they were keeping it silent, that's cool, because here she is. She looks great. Kind of looks like a mix of how I see men in the books and how Faile is in the book. So it's kind of funny seeing her this way. So that's great. They're getting it on. And who is this? I don't know. Maybe this is Morghese. I don't know. Because she looks very similar in terms of face, the nose, and the hair and all that looks like Elaine. So I'm thinking maybe this is Morghese. I don't know. So that's what I'm guessing is who it is. So she looks really worried. Does he grain? I guess she goes out to Viridian with them too. She looks like she has the Viridian kind of things on. And here's Rand screaming about something. I assume it's the glass columns in Viridian. Who's that? Oh, okay. I think this has to be one of the visions from Viridian. So, part of the history that Rand sees. I will not spoil it, but this is really, really powerful. Makes me think of many scenes in Book 4. Okay, so they were fighting Liandrin, Alana, and everyone. I like how the air is like kind of rippling around, kind of distorting the field around them. I assume that's just not, whatever it's called, the low quality, but she has on this really slick red and black dress on. That's really cool. She's fighting Alana right here, maybe? Yeah, that's definitely Alana. Look at it. Yeah, that's definitely her. They're having a fight. That's cool. I don't know what that's about. Yes! Okay, so here's Perrin. Again, this is his book. That looks like the Winespring Inn. So that's kind of the only hint I would give. But yeah, this is his book. This may be his season. So I'm very excited for this. Perrin is just an absolute beast, pun intended, in book 4. And yeah, wow. This is a great image here. He's holding an axe, so he's after smithing that. Lots of fire behind him. Don't know what that's about. Oh, okay. Here's Alana crying over somebody. I guess Maxim dies somehow. I'm not sure. Who's all these people? Ooh, okay, look at all these Dark Friends. Wow, that's definitely a Dark Friend. This is Sheo Ghul. Well, not Sheo Ghul. I'm stupid. This is the Rays. This is what Loyal led everyone through, if you recall. These look like Seanchan, kind of, to me. And I say that because of this specific woman here. And also the headdress. That kind of looks very Seanchan-like. If not, then this may be Black Aja. And I'm just speaking out my ass. I don't know. But I don't know. Someone's bleeding out. You see a lot of blood here. Oh, who is that? Ah. Enhance. How can I see his face better? Oh, that's Lanfear. That is very obviously Lanfear. Oh, that's Matt. That's Elaine. That's Perrin. Okay, that's like everybody. Here's Rand. Here's Faio, maybe. Nynaeve, Matt, Elaine, Moghedien, and Perrin. This has to be a dream of, like, Moiraine's, maybe. One of the things that she sees, one of the 1,000 lifetimes she sees. That's so cool. I would not have noticed that. I started really looking at the face. I was like, wait, is that Matt? Is that... Wow, that's really cool. I'm very curious what this is. You kind of see, like, floating islands here. So this... I mean, the floor tells me this is the Rays. So I have to assume this is the Rays. It can't be Viridian, but maybe this is just an alternate timeline. This has to be Faio, right? That's Moghedien in the back. I don't know. Like, I don't know who this is. Is this Moiraine? The face is all kind of like blurry and hard to see, so. Okay, here's Moiraine and Rand. We kind of saw this already on the teaser poster, but I assume that they're leaving Viridian and just had the most insane acid trip they've ever had. Because that's what Viridian basically is, so. Is that it? Let me see. Yep. Wow. What a... Ah! God, that was loud. Yeah, what a trailer. This is a lot of fun. Wow, here I am almost an hour in. Okay, so I obviously had a lot to say. But, yeah, this was a lot of fun to go through this. Thank you all so much for watching if you're still here. This comes out March 13th, I think the date said. Yeah, March 13th, so that's really good. I will be there. I will most likely do a reread, or not reread, but rewatch a review series for my channel, because I really like the Wheel of Time, of course, but we'll see. My rating for Season 1 is like 7 out of 10 or so, 6.5 out of 10. Season 2 was a little stronger in the parts I really liked, but the first half of the season I just really did not care for, because it felt like a 10-episode season, but they don't have 10 episodes, so it felt like they wasted a lot of time in Season 2 with one storyline, which I'll get into later when I do my rewatch. But, yeah. Thank you all so much for watching, and please have a great rest of the day.